Yes, good morning. This is veteran wildlife biologist Eric Orff with New Hampshire Fish and Wildlife. In this week's Nature Notes, today is Saturday, August the 10th, 2019. So several things I want to talk about. Here is the purple coneflowers or echinacea. And all week long I have been watching monarch butterflies kind of flirt up and down these flowers, nectaring more than I've seen the last couple of 3 years, so a good sign there, seeing some monarchs. And one thing I did notice is the monarchs aren't in any rush. They're just sort of floating around. So there again, this is the generation of monarchs that will now be laying their eggs that will hatch, and the next generation are the ones that will head to Mexico. So several different things happened this week right here in my yard. 2 nights ago, right over here, in front of my garage, there was a lot of dragonflies. I'm talking hundreds of dragonflies. Once or twice a year this phenomenon happens. Something hatches off. I can't tell whether it's the Suncook River, which is like 60 yards that way, or it's the trees or my lawn. Something hatches off, and generally I can see, and they're like little bitty midges, little white things that the dragonflies grab one after another. You can just stand here and watch them come up and grab them. Well, the other night, my best friend Rick Hamlet was over, and suddenly, right at dusk, around 7 o'clock, suddenly the dragonflies appeared in great numbers. And you could watch them. They tended to be a lot right in front of that row of flowers, and were catching the insects. But then I looked up, and all over my house were dozens upon dozens of dragonflies feeding that went on for better than an hour till it got dark. That afternoon, we also took a walk in the field across my house, this field that I've talked about quite often. It's a hay field. I used to have more alfalfa. It's kind of converted more to just grasses now. So we walked out there. The grasshoppers that I saw, maybe 2 weeks ago, before they mowed it, grasshopper numbers were clearly down, I think because they mowed it or chopped it. But the crickets, as you walked along, there were small crickets just jumping all through the stubble that remains there from when they chopped, maybe 10 days ago now or 2 weeks ago. So still lots of insects. So monarchs here, dragonflies here, and crickets there. So around my house, it's just alive with insects right now. The turkeys have been by a little bit, so everybody has lots to eat, and the insects are thriving here in early August. So yeah, we're still got lots of bugs here in Epsom, and I'm happy to see all this life and what it means to all the youngsters, turkeys, even coyotes and foxes. They're all eating grasshoppers and crickets now. Everybody is munching on this whole swelling of life that has bubbled up all around me.